like that.
Oh, Miranda class.
Yeah. But right now, at this level, you just want to be getting upgrades for economy, like macro. To all you StarCraft 2 players, macro hard.
StarCraft 2 looks fun. I didn't like the first
No,
one, but 2 looks like it has more depth or more options. Because 1 didn't feel like it had that many options.
I don't know, because like there was a point. There's a point sometimes, depending where you are between patches, where you stick with one build order, and then you're just nothing but said build order. You know?
Yeah, that's what I didn't like about StarCraft. Because like Age of Empires, is still never like that. There's always if you look up strategy videos on like that, they're like, here's the main strategy for this civ, but you're probably gonna do this depending on all these strategies, all these situations.
Yeah.
So it's super adaptable what you can do.
Yeah, that's kind of like with all RTSs, but
But I feel like that game really embodied it a lot more than StarCraft does. Where StarCraft, it's not that flexible. I feel in strategy. Once you get to a certain point, you essentially do just the same thing. And then you have some counters, but pretty much.
Oh my god, you can counter so hard. No, for example, I do Zerg a lot, and if you're playing versus Terran, and they're doing full mech, and they go Hellions and a 2-base all in. And they do Hellions, and you switch to mass air, Hellions can't shoot up, so you just walk all over their base, and it's GG. But you have to really, really hide your tech switch, and if you can tech switch and they don't notice it and they don't scout good enough, they're doomed.
What the?
But you gotta get there before.
It just crashed again.
Oh no!
What's making it crash? I'm not even seeing the error messages. It's just crashing.
Oh, do you have the large file? Did you run the large file executable?
I can already handle large system files, I think.
No, but you have to run it specifically for this program. There's
I think I did. I don't know where it is. Even if so, it's long gone.
Check. Look at your README file. I'll quit this. Look at your README file.
Where is it?
For the mod. For the mod. Oh, go in downloads.
No, I downloaded this forever ago. That's long gone.
Okay.
It's long gone. Yeah, there's no way I have this anymore. The mod, it's been gone for a long time because I deleted all that stuff because I downloaded this months ago.
Yeah.
You don't have it either?
There we go. It's large address aware.exe. Try searching it.
I don't have it anymore. I deleted everything in my downloads.
Are you sure?
I'm absolutely
No,
sure.
just search your
Plus,
system.
if I just search it,
got...
I have a mechanical hard drive. That's going to take a billion years.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And I don't want to have to re-download the whole mod to get the large address aware.
Yeah, so I could just throw this on a flash drive. I'm gonna hide all this.
Did you put it in? Is that a Stronghold Crusader folder? That's where you put it all?
You
all
bet.
All your school documents in a Stronghold Crusader folder?
Yes. Yes, I did. Okay. I'm going to safely remove hardware.
Really?
Yes.
What's wrong with you? Safely remove hardware. You sick bastard.
Okay, I just had one bad experience where I did a group presentation PowerPoint.
Oh,
and I did not safely remove hardware.
Oh.
And every single file became corrupted. So I had to redo every single slide.
Oh man. The computer trouble I was talking about on Facebook earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Select an executable. Is that where I gotta find?
Then you find the exe for sins.
So it should be in program files x86, Steam apps, common, sins, which is in here, rebellion, and where's the mod? Because
No, I think it's
rebellion.
just that.
Oh, just rebellion?
I think so. I can read the README here.
Click this box to enable the application to use more than 2 gigs of memory.
Let me check the README first.
Oh, that could be... Yeah, that's... Because that would cause a sudden crash. If it hits its...
Yep.
Yeah, that's probably it.
That happened to me like 10 times, and I was like, oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't even read the README.
It says it's been performed successfully. And then it's settings saved in here.
What is this? No, never mind. That's like that.
So that's probably it. And then if not...
Here we go. Install instructions.
If not, we can just...
Run the large address aware application. Navigate to the destination that your sins rebellion executable file is usually. So yeah. So the sins executable.
I did that. The sins rebellion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did it.
So you should be good.
Mm-hmm. There you go. But yeah, the computer problem I was talking about earlier, this external, I copied system files directly from my computer, and so when I plug it into another computer, every time it goes like, you don't have ownership of this. And sometimes I just click apply and it's fine. But this time, I changed ownership over to everyone, and it didn't work. I spent like 2 hours trying to figure out how to get access to my files. I'm like, Windows, why you gotta do this to me? Why you gotta make it that hard? Okay, so we can try again, and then if it doesn't work, I'll upload this anyways as like a failed attempt, and we could try playing something else.
This'll work,
since we have a million games.
This'll work.
Or I have a million games, I guess, at least.
This'll work, trust me. No, this is single player.
Federation stands at a
Boo-da-boo-boo-boo-da-boo. You set up to friends only again.
No, I didn't. Oh yeah, I did. Hold on.
I don't know, because now it's
There
this
we
game
go.
is full.
There we go.
You select Klingons this time?
No, I'm gonna do Federation so I can mirror your tech tree.
Oh, okay.
Give you pointers easier. Okay.
None of my Let's Plays are professional, so...
I'm gonna change the colors here so we can see them coming easier. No, we'll do yellow. There we go.
I like to set me and my allies up to a blue color scheme and the enemies up to a red one, so it's just like easy to go like, oh, red, that's a bad guy.
Oh.
Instead of going like teal, who's teal? Who's that guy? Who's gray? Who picked gray?
Which one of you guys is black? I can't see you on the mini map.
Oh, when Zach was playing Stronghold and he was yellow, so he moved his king and stuff into the desert.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
That was so great.
That was next level. I couldn't find him.
That was, yeah, that was some crazy as fuck meta shit right there.
Yeah, for real.
Alright. Foreign Federation Council.
Resistance detected.
First, you need your tech buildings. Yeah.
I already put them down.
Dope.
I'm building 5 saber classes, or as many as I can, and the big, huge ship.
See, what's
and
interesting
a
is you can queue stuff for research or production before the
Planetary system.
research is even complete.
I do like that,
Yeah.
because something I always wondered about Age of Empires is, like, you can queue units, but, and you can queue buildings, but it's like research is just like, nah, stop everything. I think they fixed that later, but in Age of Empires 2, even to this day, even though the game's getting updated, and it's getting another expansion pack, Age of Empires 2 is getting a 4th expansion pack.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's had 2 come out within, like, after it's been a decade old. They had the Forgotten expansion, and now they're having one that takes place in Africa.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Microsoft's really supporting it.
Planetary system detected.
That's
It's
not
the-
something you say every day,
So,
kids.
it's the only PC game they're fucking supporting nowadays. Jeez.
Yeah.
They used to be so...
Did we ever get like a good PC port of Halo?
Yeah, actually, in 2003. It has... The PC port of Halo is better because it has good mod support.
No, I mean like the other ones. Like,
We got Halo 2.
nah.
Halo Wars 2 is apparently coming to PC. So yeah, I mean, Halo Wars was bad, but that's because it was stuck on console. This is coming to PC and it's being made by Creative Assembly, which you're like, oh, they're an RTS company, but it's like Ensemble was an RTS company.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, it could be good.
I
The thing is,
still-
I'm definitely not going to go like, oh, better go buy it. I'm going to be like, I'm going to be wary.
I still think that Reach was the peak of the Halo series, for sure.
I'm really hoping...
I've never played a game that was so tragic. Oh my god. Maybe like Metro 2033.
I didn't like Halo 4.
Halo 4 sucked.
Yeah,
like
it
the whole
was.
time I was playing it, I was like, so when do we get into like the main story? Like I thought we were doing like a side.
The story isn't really that good because they're like, oh, and it was so... It conflicted with the lore so much, just like their human race rebuilt this much in 7 years.
Yeah, right.
How come the Covenant split up, but they're still doing a whole bunch of shit? It's like, well, it's not the Covenant. It's like, they act like they're the Covenant, and there are so many elites, and they split off. Not to mention, why are there Jackals there? Jackals were only mercenaries. Who has the money to pay for all this? And Prometheans didn't... It's like, you just pulled that right out of your ass. I don't know. I was disappointed in 343. Considering that they were... Oh, I like my planet, how red it is.
Oh, mine is the same color as yours.
Oh, man.
We have identical models.
Too spook.
Oh my god.
Too spook.
It's like we're a parallel universe. In the extra large maps, it's interstellar transit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Crew standing by.
But at that point, it really gets into micro because you're spread so thin across like 5 star systems.
I'm gonna colonize a planet. Should I colonize this one since it's protected? Or do I want to expand outwards? Because I can always grab this one.
Planetary system detected.
Because no one can get to
This one first because it's got weaker units.
Full.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna start building... some Miranda classes. And some more Saber classes. But I'm going there now with my current ships.
Mm-hmm.
Prospecting scans.
Yeah, you should be fine.
Research complete.
Adjusting coordinates.
Yeah, I find it weird that you can build Miranda class ships before you finished researching Miranda class ships.
Well, you're not actually building them. They're queued.
They're just queued, and you put the resources up for them.
Sometimes that's a good thing. Like it feels like you've invested, but
Yeah, I'm kind of glad the resources in this are spent immediately because there are some games where it's kind of trickle, and I understand why, but it's just so hard for my brain to wrap around that. Okay, so increase my... Oh, I don't have enough credits to increase my logistical development.
let's see.
I will wait for them to trickle in.
Awaiting orders.
Space economy crashed. God damn it, Greece. Space Greece.
Space Grease.
Oh, you hear about the recent stock market crash? I heard about that while it was still happening because I heard about it while it was like it's happening over in Australia and China, and I'm like, that's gonna hit us tomorrow morning. And I looked at the stuff tomorrow morning. I'm like, yep.
Well, the important,
It went down like 500 points.
Yeah, the important thing to understand is that the Chinese stock market is not really tied to their real market because the Chinese stock market revolves entirely around a command economy structure. So it's not really a free market finance system, so it doesn't make any sense.
The stock market crashes are really bad nowadays because, like, since we're so globalized, one person's economy gets screwed up, everyone feels it. Because, like, I mean,
Well,
there are some benefits to globalization, but then there are some problems too, like super connected markets.
Well, the big problem right now is that the American dollar is so powerful right now. By the way, this is August 28th. Just so we know, August 28th, 2015.
Well, it's so powerful
the American
on a global scale.
The American dollar is so powerful compared to
a lot of emerging economies?
compared to every economy right now.
Are you sure? Because I heard
positive. The Chinese currency has fallen 6% to the dollar, but the euro has fallen about like 30%.
Sure.
The Russian currency, the ruble, has fallen 46%.
I remember a point like not too long ago when the Canadian dollar was stronger than ours, which is like backwards of what you normally see.
That was during like the Bush administration.
I guess so.
When the euro was like riding really high and the British pound was really.
Well, now Europe is kind of screwed. Like a lot of Europe's economy is not doing so well.
See, and the bummer is that like a lot of right wingers in Europe are blaming it on the immigrants when really
it's not
the resources required to support them is like minuscule compared to
immigration
other
is rarely like it's always usually smaller. Like whenever I hear
it's
someone
going to bring
talking
down labor
anti-immigration,
prices. Yeah.
I'm like, I mean, usually that increases the workforce, which means the market becomes more competitive.
Mm-hmm.
Generally, that's good.
And it lowers the
like because they
labor.
act like, oh yeah, these people are coming over here and they're just like taking up all our free resources. They're not providing anything. It's like,
yeah, they are.
It's like, oh yeah, they're not paying taxes. I'm like, are you? But they're contributing
if you're
to the
breathing,
economy.
if you're breathing, you can't escape taxes.
You can't.
There's taxes everywhere you go. I mean,
I don't know. Like all these
people are like, oh, well, I'm gonna live in the woods with my gun and my horse and my lady. Like, go away.
Oh yeah, got this planet. Should I build some logistic structures here? Should I build anything defensive or? It's not on the
No.
really.
Don't worry about it.
I guess that's my problem. I always build defensive structures at each of my planets.
The only time you have to build defensive structures is when you know you and your opponent are like up against a wall with each other.
What about a shipyard? Because like, do I want this producing?
No, because you got one on your home
I just want
planet.
my home planet producing ships.
Yeah, at least for now. We're gonna be okay.
High speed training. I'm just gonna go for Centaur class.
Station complete.
Okay, so I should only have this one planet, because, is this, like, kind of like 4X games where when you first colonize a planet, it's kind of a drain on your resources, and then you build it up?
Yeah, you click on here.
Yeah, you wanna
click
increase these things.
This thing right here, the civic infrastructure, notice your under development tax rate here.
Yeah,
because you're actually losing a little bit of income because your planets are.
Yeah, because I play a number of 4X games, and they do it because this is kind of like a real-time 4X game in a way. And with 4X games, you know, colonizing planets is an investment because you got to use a colony ship, and that's essentially used up, or you got to refill it with population. But then, you know, while your planet's still developing, it costs you a ton, and you got to like develop the landscape and build structures. But then after a while, it'll start producing a profit, and you can get trade in. But for like the first few years or whatever, you know. It's expensive. We should play a 4X game sometime. I have a few, Sword of the Stars that I have on Gamersgate.
Yeah.
So that means you can download it and use my keys and stuff.
Ah, dope.
And then we could play online sometime. Or, actually, I think it used GameSpy, so we might not be able to.
GameSpy Arcade.
We could use Game Ranger, though. Oh, you know what was super weird? I was on the Wayback Machine a few days ago, and I went to GameSpy's website.
Whoa!
I was looking at, like, they were talking about, like, how to get your computer ready for Unreal Tournament.
Wow! Let's do it.
How to get your computer ready.
First, you need this NVIDIA
Counter-Strike.
GT500.
No, they were talking about the Voodoo 5500.
Very nice.
The 3DFX Voodoo. Oh. I was like, oh, geez, man. Blast from the I wasn't born yet.